Hey there, question for you. When somebody comes up to you brand new and they say, "Hey, what do you do?" What do you tell them? I'm Regina Andler, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. And today I want to talk about that ever popular value proposition. What does that actually mean? You hear USP, unique value proposition, and sometimes they just say value proposition. What is it, and why do you care, and why do you need one? So, when you meet somebody for the first time, maybe it's an elevator, you're riding up in an elevator, or going up a flight of stairs, or you're at a networking event where there's a lot of people and you work in the room and you're moving around and meeting new people, and they say, "Hi, I'm so and so. What do you do?" What do you say to them? Do you start kind of throwing up all over them, going, "Well, I'm this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this," and tell them all you do? Or do you actually have a value proposition statement? What that means is it means the value, break it down, value, proposition, something for you that will help you, statement, right? So, for example, instead of saying, "Well, I'm a business coach," you might say something like, "I help busy mom entrepreneurs double their income while working 10 hours per week." Now, that is something that's going to catch people's attention, right? So, when we talk about a unique value proposition, why do you actually need one? There are so many coaches and consultants out there in the world that without a clear and unique value proposition, you just sound like everybody else. So, if you sound like everybody else, what happens? Well, people won't remember you. You blend in with everybody else in the crowd. Your clients might not understand why they should pay for your help. Interesting, right? And you might even struggle with trying to charge what you're worth because you're not even sure. So having that unique value proposition actually helps you be clear about who you are and what you're doing, right? So there's three tips to creating your unique value proposition. The very first tip is know who you're talking to, know your who. Pick one specific type of person that you want to help. The more specific you can be, the better it's going to be. Are they busy moms? Are they burned out clients? Are they, you know, tech people? Are they corporate people? Entrepreneurs that are corporate people looking to become entrepreneurs. What is that niche that you work in? And next, you want to focus on the results. Don't talk about what you do. It's the value proposition. It's not, "Here's who I am and what I do." Nobody cares about who you are and what you do. They care about the result that they're looking for. So focus on the results. It's not about what you do. It's about helping them realize that you have something that they want. So instead of "I offer coaching calls," you can say, "I can help you land your dream client in 90 days. It's more results based. And you want to make it super, super simple. So the saying goes, if you can't explain it to a 10-year-old, it's too complicated. So use everyday words. Don't use jargon. We like to throw those jargony words in there because, well, they're cool and we like them. Except for when you're talking to different people, not everybody gets your jargon. Not everybody, might get your weird sense of humor when you throw something weird in there. Not everybody might get that. So you want to keep it simple. And then, just remember that a strong value proposition is not being clever or fancy. It's about being clear and showing people exactly how you can help them. So I work with a business consultant. Her name's Terry Levine, and she has a trademarked version of your unique value proposition, and she calls it CUPS, CUPS, and it is trademarked. And it stands for Core Unique Positioning Statement. Why do I love her version? Because it breaks it down into super simple. I help who with what kind of issue or problem? So I help busy coaches and consultants. I help busy mompreneurs. I help, who do you help? That narrow niche, what results, and how. So, for example, my core unique positioning statement is I help coaches and consultants differentiate themselves and attract more clients using my proprietary, the unicorn factor methodology. One line, super simple, really short, easy to understand. The key is it's like a headline in your content. You want to grab people's attention. You want to make an impact in that first, 5 seconds of meeting somebody when they say, "Hi, I'm so and so. What do you do?" You want to make an impact because that line leads to, "Wow, that sounds really interesting. Tell me more." So I have many people when I say that I help coaches and consultants differentiate themselves and get more clients using my proprietary, the Unicorn Factor methodology. They're like, wow, Unicorn Factor methodology, what's that? It opens up the conversation. So remember, a strong value proposition. I'm going to call it the cups. I'm going to use Terry's version of the cups. Remember, that's a trademarked version. That's Terry Levine's core unique positioning statement. And it makes it really super simple. Break it down. It's not about you. So it's not about, here's who I am. I don't say I'm Regina Andler, I'm a business consultant and I help. I just say I help coaches and consultants who do what? Differentiate themselves and attract more clients. How? Using my proprietary, the Unicorn Factor methodology. It's as simple as that. So take 5 minutes today and just write down yours. Ask yourself, what is that specific problem I solve? What is the result that they're looking for? Who is it that I serve? And just break it down. I help, I support, I serve. What is that beginning piece? And then move on from there. And then practice, practice, practice. Once you have that little one-liner nailed down, practice it, practice it, practice it until it comes out super smooth, super easy. So no matter where you are and somebody asks you, hey, what do you do? It just naturally flows out. So I hope these tips helped you today, and we will see you next week on Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Bye for now.